be doing a book haul. It's been a while since I've done one of these, especially since I stopped making videos and stuff and stopped reading a lot, but I've been back on my reading kick and I've actually found a lot of books that I'm really interested in, and it's been a difficult situation because I've been super picky. And so I'm just really excited that I actually found books that I really, really enjoy. So a couple of them I got from Barnes & Noble and the rest I got from Book Outlet. So I'm really excited because they were cheap and quality books. So I'm pretty excited. I'll start with the two that I got from Barnes & Noble. The first one is Wild Beauty by Anne-Marie McLemore? McLemore? I don't know. This book is about this garden place called La Pradre. I'm so sorry, that sounds so bad, but I never took Spanish, I took French. It's about a bunch of women who work and live in these gardens. They can't leave, and everyone they fall in love with every man they fall in love with, or every person they fall in love with, disappears. And it follows, and the generations are through 5 daughters, so all of these 5 girls, they're cousins. This is horrible! Okay, so basically all these girls are cousins, there's 5 of them, and they are all in love with the same girl, so then they do this like sacrificing thing. It's very magically realism, borderline fantasy, and this boy shows up, and I don't really know what's going to happen. All I know is it's really cool because it's diverse characters. They're all Hispanic, and then it is really cool because they were in love with a girl, and now I think they might be, somebody's gonna end up falling in love with the boy, or this boy just showed up out of nowhere. They don't know where he's from. He doesn't know where he's from. It's very interesting. There's a cat trying to crawl into my book box. Excuse me, sir. Can I help you? Can I help you? Can I help you? And he says no. So I read the first couple pages of this book just because I was super, super curious, and it is really well written. I've heard that this author's books are really good, inclusive. I think there's one that involves trans characters, so that's really cool. So I'm excited to see what she incorporates into this book besides what she already has just within the first couple of pages. And it's really beautifully written, super cool. Flowers like grow from the ceilings in their hands and stuff, so it's very, very different, and I'm excited to see kind of where it takes us. So that is the first book that I got. Then the second book that I got from Barnes & Noble is one that I literally have heard absolutely nothing about, don't know anything about this author or this story, but it's called Mary Rose by Geoffrey, or maybe Jeffrey, I don't know how he pronounces it, Gerard. And pretty much there's this ghost story about Mary Rose or something like that, and this book is based off of it. And I don't know the ghost story or anything like that, but this is about a young couple who goes to like just start a life together in another city, and they travel to England to meet Simon's parents, the boy's parents, so that they can get married. And then he finds out that Mary Rose, the woman he is planning to marry, disappeared when she was a little girl while her family was vacationing on a remote Scotland island. So pretty much some weird, like, supernatural things are going to be happening. It sounds pretty spooky. It's not necessarily a ghost story. I think it's more just like a supernatural type thing, but I don't really know what's happening. So it just sounded really cool, up my alley right now, and so I picked it up without even knowing anything about it. So I'm pretty excited to see how this one goes, and I'll let you guys know if it's worth reading. Now the rest of the books that I got are all from Book Outlet, so I will just go on about those, you know? So the first one I picked up is In a Dark, Dark Wood, which I've definitely seen and heard about. I'm trying to remember what it's about, but I don't entirely remember. It's spooky, and it's soon to be a major motion picture or something like that. So I don't know what this is about. It doesn't even say anything on here about what it's about, so I can't tell you. All I know is it's like a mystery. Maybe there's murder, maybe there's spooky stuff. I don't know. But I bought it, so it's mine now. The next one I picked up is Belzar. I'm having such a hard time pronouncing things in this video, and I don't know why. So this one is by Wolitzer, and I've heard of this one. It's been on kind of my list of books I'm thinking about buying, and so I just picked it up because I saw it and it was on sale and all that kind of stuff because it's Book Outlet. And this one is pretty much about a girl who goes to stay at this like therapeutic boarding school, and they all talk about Sylvia Plath, and she's a journal writing assignment, and it's like they go to another realm in their writing. I don't know, but it sounds kind of interesting. Cool, like coming of age type of deal, which sounds cool to me. So, and it's got like things that relate to Sylvia Plath, so that's cool too, and I like the cover a lot. So then I got Station 11, which I've also heard a ton about. This one is about, on a snowy night, a famous Hollywood actor dies on stage. The world as we know it begins to dissolve. So there's like a traveling theater troupe. There's a lot going on while they are traveling, and it's about relationships and things like that. It's not really something that I thought I would pick up, but I've heard so many people talk about it that I feel like I have to check it out and see what it's about, and I've heard it's really beautifully written and that kind of thing, so I'm pretty excited to see what this book is all about. If you guys have read it, let me know if you liked it. It's a really popular one, and it's won a lot of awards and stuff, so I'm pretty excited about this one. So this one, I don't remember, like now that I look at the flap and kind of read about it, I don't remember why I wanted to pick it up, but I bought it, so clearly it's been a while since I've thought about these books. But this one is called The Smell of Other People's Houses by Bonnie Sue Hitchcock. This is about 4 people living in Alaska, and they all want different things in life, and it's about strength and courage and the will to survive and stuff like that. I think it got compared to Station 11 as well in terms of like beautiful writing and stuff, so I don't really know what to expect from this or why I picked it up, but it seems interesting. I like the title and the cover. It's very pretty. So yeah, they kind of resemble each other a little bit, you know what I mean? So I'm pretty excited for this one, I guess. It's not what I thought, so I'm a little confused, but I mean, I'm into it. And look, it even has a map of Alaska in it, and that is pretty cool. Then, the last book that I got sounds super interesting, but like totally different than something I would usually pick up, so I'm very intrigued about it, and that is The Fact of a Body, A Murder and a Memoir by Alexandra Mazzano Lejnevich, I think. So this is really interesting. It follows a young law student, an unspeakable crime, and a past that refuses to stay buried. There's some murder, and this girl is like getting involved and kind of digging through it. Other things like that. 10 years in the making. So I don't remember much about this one either, so this book haul was pretty crappy, but I know that it follows some, like the lawyer on the case for this murder. Very interesting, like true crime meets memoir. So I think it goes over her life as well as like when she starts investigating this murder. So really interesting, because that's really what I've been into, is true crime and stuff like that. So I think that'll be a very interesting read, and definitely a more dense, like longer one, but I'm very interested in like mixing in memoir with murder. Like, how cool is that? So I will definitely have to let you guys know how all of these books go. This was not a very good book haul. I'm still getting used to doing all this stuff again, so please bear with me. I will let you guys know next time I finish a book, I guess. Let me know what videos you want to see from me. I used to do a lot of poetry videos, journaling videos. Now that I'm finished with finals, just took my last final an hour ago, so I'm pretty pumped about it. I got a lot more time to kind of do other things, so if you guys have any suggestions, any ideas for what I should be doing, you let me know, and I will try and do them. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Check me out on all those social media thingamajigs down there, and I will see you in my next video.